everyone, this is Udit, and I just wanted to take a bit of time to talk about the recent things that are happening with Tekken 7. As we all know, Tekken 7 Season 2 is gonna commence very, very close. It's on September 6th. That's close. And wait, a lot of crazy things are happening because we basically nobody assumed there to be so many characters to be introduced. I mean, last time, if you think about season 1, we had like what, 2 characters, and Noctis was one of them. But let me start with where it actually started. I mean, on Evo, on the night of Evo, where we had Tekken's big announcement for season 2. We had not one, not two, not three, but it said that they're gonna have 6 new characters. 2 of them are mainstays from the previous Tekken franchises. You see Anna and you see Lee. Anna looks phenomenal, by the way. She's in her funeral garb or something like that, and she looks ready like... her feud with Nina has always been interesting, and it's always going to be interesting to see how that cat fight goes. Second one was what I really was interested in, which is my boy Lee. I'm a huge fan of those two, Law and Lee, who are basically the in-house the proxies for basically Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan. And I really miss that drunken style fighting, and I'm so glad that's going to be coming in season 2. But the biggest... this was the craziest thing, which I think... which I believe got the internet in a frenzy, and now all chips are off. All bets are off as to which could be the next few characters. You see, there was 6 question marks while on the character select screen, and it zones in on one which is in particularly red, and it goes into the silhouette of the character because I believe the model is not yet ready. And then you see this voice. It's amazing. It's like ba 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 ba, little big, let me in. And then you see the silhouette with the baseball and everything of Negan. Negan from Walking Dead is going to be a playable character. I just think that's really interesting. I don't know. I'm not sure if that was Jeffrey Dean Morgan. It sounded awfully lot like Jeffrey Dean Morgan. If they managed to get Jeffrey Dean Morgan to voice act him, that's fantastic. I love Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Anything he does has me interested in checking out the work. Anything he does, he improves the work by at least 30% because of his presence. He did so in Batman v Superman with just 3 minutes of his screen time. That's just how cool he is. But I'm a little burnt out on the character of Negan, especially. So are my friends who have been watching The Walking Dead. He's just this really, really, really villainous character who's been pushed to the extreme. And I don't know if the character has had as much effect on the viewers of The Walking Dead as much as the comic fans. The comic fans love the character, but I don't know how much power he holds currently in the pop culture as far as the TV show is concerned. Regardless, that's a brilliant thing. I wonder what are the other characters they're going to get. I mean, all bets are off. You could get... Kiryu from Yakuza seems to be the next closest bet. And the crossovers... Man, there's just so much potential. You could get Stone Cold Steve Austin from WWE. It's bizarre, but it can happen. There's so much stuff that can happen now. But this is not all. I think Bandai Namco and they released more information just very recently on what's going to happen with Season 2. A lot of mechanics are being tweaked. The major ones are going to be, firstly, let's go to think. There's going to be a better combo assist, which is much like Dragon Ball FighterZ and other games like that, where if you just press triangle, you're going to get a few more combos. I don't know how the purists will enjoy it, but anybody who's a casual looking in to just get the satisfaction of those combos would be really interested in checking those out. Then we have, you're going to get a proper your proper rank progression, which is going to have a bar where you'll find out how long it's going to take from you to get from rank 3 to rank 5, rank 4, rank 5, rank further. Now you can actually track your progress, which I think is very, very... I don't know why it took so long for them to do this, so honest, but that's great that they're adding that. And my friend Deep was really worried about this one, which is the wall balance and the ones that if you take the enemy to the corner and you just there are these moves that make them bounce off the walls, which can add few more combos, or it can uh, it can shift gameplays and a lot of interesting things. A lot of action is going to happen near the wall thanks to thanks to this mechanic that they're adding. Apart from that, there were a few more buffs basically that Bandai Namco showed. A lot of buffs for characters. I think the most notable ones that I saw were ones with Paul and Kazuya. They got these new moves which I think is ridiculously powerful. That's because I played them a lot, so I noticed those. Apart from that, I didn't really note. Let me know about the combos that they've added, which ones are the most exciting to you. But it does seem like they're going in for a lot of changes for season 2, and I really appreciate. What I really appreciate about this is Bandai Namco is treating this as an evolving game. It's not like a finished product that's done and dusted. It's constantly evolving, and they're always trying to find ways to just make it better and a more accessible game to the audience, to rope in more players, while at the same time addressing many concerns and wishes of the player base that they currently have. One gripe that I do have with this is probably the price. Yes, $2,000 for a new season is a bit too steep. I'm not sure how I feel about that price. So, if you guys are watching, let me know in the comments what do you think about the price and what do you think about season 2 in general. I'm really excited to know your opinion. And for more update on all things Tekken, like and subscribe to the Tekkenical channel. We're gonna get a lot more stuff here. And peace out.